Now it's time for Talking with Joe. Joe Rose is live from the WQAM studios this morning. Joe, the Dolphins on a bye week, so no news to talk about on that front. The focus instead on the Miami Heat and a very familiar face visiting town here. 51 points for LeBron James and another dominating performance. Dominating for him and the Lakers, not so much for the Heat. Joe, this guy, he doesn't seem to quit here.
Well, he went on a mission early in this game, and after he hit those first couple of shots and he was feeling it, and they lost to Orlando the night before, you went, uh-oh. LeBron may want to put up a big number against a very average Miami Heat basketball team. He was just spectacular, 19 of 31. But what really impressed me, his downtown shooting. He went downtown Miami, 6 of 8 on three-point shots in that game. He was knocking them down from deep. And then, of course, you could just smell that there was a 50-point game on the way after that. And more importantly, for the Lakers, they needed the win. They got a very tough Western Conference. So they got that win last night, as I said, after losing to Orlando. And the Miami Heat continued to struggle here recently.
All right, Joe, so you just said it. A very average Miami Heat team right now. Not too great, not terrible, but not what we have come to know and love from the Miami Heat after years of, playoff and championship runs. So after the game, Coach Eric Spoelstra was asked what needs to change here, and he says, I don't know, but we're going to get to work. Shouldn't they have been working already? And what sort of things would you be looking for this team to change here? What's going on?
I know Coach Spoelstra always goes back to play hard, play defense, play together. Don't get down. We'll get it turned around. Dragic being out of the lineup really hurt. Dwayne Wade, they're still waiting for him to come back. But these young guys that they're playing with last night, they start Magruder, Winslow, Whiteside, Richardson, and Ellington. Just, to me, not a lot of bite, and Hassan Whiteside was not very good last night on top of everything else. They just need to get their best performance. This team, as everybody knows, is lacking star power, and it really has come out here in the last few games. Just not a lot there. They need everybody healthy, need to get everybody back, and they got to get all their good players playing at a high level, and it's not going on right now.
Joe, really quick, any idea when Dwayne Wade is coming back? He deserves all that paternity leave, but do you know when he's coming back?
I came in this morning, I go, how much longer is Dwayne Wade out? I want him to spend all the time he wants with his little girl, but they really need Dwayne Wade back. They need him in the locker room. They need his 25 minutes. Hopefully he comes back and he's fairly sharp and fresh. But I have no idea. Hopefully he does come back this week, though.
But I hope he's enjoying all those little baby snuggles, Joe. You can't get those back for sure. We'll talk to you in the next hour, Joe.
I missed a lot of stuff. You always get me on the family stuff. That's what makes you special.
Family
right there.
first, Joe. We'll talk to you soon.
Family first.